Hey everybody, it's Thursday, which means it's another episode of Naturally Unbothered. I am Shari.
I am Ebony.
And I am Corry.
We have
and
a guest.
y'all, we have a guest. We have
Hey,
new.
guest.
We have
Hey,
yes.
what's up?
Yes, we have. Listen, we
Okay.
have the LeCharles Purvey.
Yes.
He is a graduate of both the Claxton School of Advanced Studies and Oklahoma City University theater programs. He is a writer, a producer, sometimes actor, and all the time preacher's kid. Okay, he has been in a relationship for 15 years plus.
Oh my.
Yes.
Yes.
Although he is a creative and loves theater, he has dipped in toes in movie pictures, side with his first film, Personas Non Gratas, released in March, and his two upcoming projects, a juicy web series called Tangled Webs. Ooh, I can't wait. And I should be an actress. And a documentary to be shot in 2024 about Black men and their first times losing their virginities, called Black Cherry. Ooh.
Oh my God, I can't wait until I can lose mine.
Yes.
Listen here, LeCharles. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, LeCharles.
Welcome.
Well, thank you.
I know my introduction did you absolutely no justice, but we are proud of you and the things that you do for your creative Black mind.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
Yes, happy Pride Month, everyone.
Yes,
Happy
happy
Pride.
Pride
Yes.
Month.
Yes.
Yes.
Happy
I
Pride
do
Month.
have a question.
What's
Yes.
up?
What, Corey?
Why was I not given an introduction like that when I first came on? It was just like, here's Corry. So the topic is gonna be
Bitch, this show is called Naturally Unbothered. You sound real bothered.
I am naturally bothered by this. I think next time I need an introduction like that.
Well,
Like,
considering you are now
I said the first time.
I'm sorry. Did you send me your credentials?
I wasn't asked.
Oh well, whatever. Next time. Your credentials are the Fairfax friends.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
I'm so excited to
God.
have a different perspective. I can't remember the last time we've had a show that was that we've had two members of the LGBTQIA community, and they were both men. Most of the times we have like either lesbian women, bisexual women, the poly lifestyle type of thing. I don't remember the last time we've had an actual just completely gay man other than Corry on the podcast. I know we've had Mr. Christian on.
Last year. Yeah, last year.
It's been some time. And just to hear your different perspectives, we run a real unorthodox type of show. So your input is greatly appreciated, and we just want you to have a good time. Let your hair down.
Of course.
And get freaky with us.
All right.
In the only place you can. Okay.
All right.
Right. So don't get offended. Yeah, don't get offended if somebody tell you to put it on the glass or they want to throw your legs back. Don't be offended by any of those terms, you know, because those are the type of things and stuff, the shenanigans that kind of go on the show.
Okay.
And normally I would not try to pursue gay light-skinned men. But you cute.
Thank you. Thank you. You're gonna make me blush. You know we blush easy. Thank you.
So yes, we welcome another penis on the show because we love penis.
We love penis,
welcome,
penis. I do not love penis. I love dick.
Oh my God.
There is a difference.
Is it?
There is a difference.
What's the difference, Corry?
At least I didn't call it a cock. I hate that word. I hate the word cock. Thank you.
A penis is, when I think of penis, I think of like a little kid, like, you know, you tell your grandbaby or something, put your little penis up. A dick is a grown man.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't tell my grandson to put his penis up. I go like, put your little wee wee away. Tuck your wee wee in. Get your little Peter.
Well, I'm just saying when I think
Your
of penis, I think of like a
tallywhacker.
little kid.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if that's what you packing, I mean.
Well, thank goodness you're not Webster's Dictionary.
Amen.
Wow.
Let's get this show started.
All right. So what is everybody drinking?
I am drinking coconut rum and pineapple juice.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I had I just did a whiskey sour tonight.
That looks good. Okay.
It is.
Okay.
Mhm.
What you got, Ebony?
I broke my glass of wine. So I'm waiting on my my maitre d', and when I say maitre d', I mean my mother, to bring my my glass of wine up here. So that's what I'm gonna be having as soon as she can climb up the stairs.
Not you done gave Cotton another name.
Yeah, I'm putting her at the she brings it, that's what I'll be having.
I am drinking tequila.
Ooh, somebody's trying to be naughty.
Straight? You drinking tequila straight?
Yes, I have a couple ice cubes floating around in there in a mint.
So you got tequila on the rocks and some mint. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's how we do. We take shots with tequila around here. Like that's what we drink.
I'm feeling a little
Not
sophisticated tonight. So I'm drinking a little sophisticated,
I got you.
Well, I must say you're looking very beautiful tonight. You actually look really slim.
Yeah.
Have you slimmed down?
Yeah, I'm
She
trying to
has.
keep keeping it going down. I'm trying. I'm out here trying to get me a girlfriend for the summer.
Come on now, girlfriend.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's working. It's working.
Thank you. That's my goal for the summer, end of the summer, to have me a girlfriend of quality.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see you. Grandma word.
No need.
So you don't think I've slimmed down?
Yes, Ebony, you look like you have slimmed down. I was just waiting till I finished my drink.
Okay.
But
because I'm poking this head out and sucking these shoulders back so I can. So for my husband can stay with me through the summer. Okay.
I heard that.
Okay, now let's go.
I can't do it.
Let's go.
Last week we talked about Derek Jackson's wife on the show, and about her basically knowing the ladies' bodies weller than they do themselves. So an actual article was sent to us by one of our readers that was talking about his first ex-wife, who Derek Jackson's first ex-wife.
How many ex-wives do this man have? How many does he
I
have?
didn't know he had another ex-wife.
Wow.
Yes, his ex-wife, who has her own relationship coaching business, and you can get her to help you through your relationship woes for like 2 payments of $3,400.
So she mentioned this woman, because I don't believe that's true.
So my question is, how much fuck shit do you have to go through with Derek that you learn enough that you can charge somebody $7,000 to sit down and tell you about your shit?
Oh, all I can say is damn on that one. I don't know, man. Damn.
What I am concerned about is, do you have any clients? Has anybody signed up for this? Because I wouldn't. Not because of who she is. That's a bit much. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's out here paying this?
First off, I guess you would have to go through a lot of fuck shit. I'm just still wrapped on the more than one ex-wife.
Yeah, man. Me too.
I don't believe that to be true. I think somebody just sent something, and I'm not into fact checking anything that the people send to us. But I don't, because they met in college and they married in college. Unless he was married straight out of high school, got divorced, and then was married again. I just don't think that's so. But I would imagine that you wouldn't even have to be married to this dumbass to start a whole I'm a professional in a badass relationship type of guru situation. All it takes is to be in a relationship with him for 6 months, and then you can just run him up and create your own shit, because he is slime.
Mm-hmm.
Is he slime?
Yeah.
Below it.
Yeah, he is trash. He is that stuff that after the trash man comes, that sludge that's stuck at the bottom of the dumpster. Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh,
He is that.
wow. That's pretty low.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, he works in smegma.
Is that what that is?
No, that's the slimy, nasty, creamy stuff around the head of a dude's dick when he don't clean it properly.
Magma.
Like an uncircumcised chick?
Yeah. Smegma.
Are you
Megma.
circumcised? Oh, Jesus.
Am
Is
I
everybody on
circumcised?
this podcast circumcised?
Yes.
I am. Yeah. I
Yes.
was going to say I don't know anything about any slime.
Yeah.
I have not seen any slime.
Ain't no slime nowhere over here.
Okay. Slime free.
Slime free.
That's funny.
That is crazy. But yeah. So there's have you guys heard about this new way for they say men can orgasm this way as well, but definitely women. So USA Today put out a report, and it was talking about this new way to orgasm. Well, it's not really a new way, it's just it's being purposefully practiced so you can achieve like a different type of orgasm.
Okay.
What kind of orgasm is this?
All right. It is called, first let me find it. Good Lord. I'm in the wrong section.
A new way to orgasm. I've been looking for a new way to orgasm. So
It's called Syntribation.
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 Syntribation. It is the masturbation technique where you squeeze your thighs together for about 20 to 30 minutes. You simply cross your legs, squeeze your thighs while sitting in a chair or in a lying down position. You can be clothed or unclothed while doing this. You are purposely just squeezing your pelvic floor muscles back and forth to intensify your experience. The thigh grinding and squeezing is supposed to like stimulate like the head of your penis or your clit to the point where you can do it so much and your mind is wrapped around it that you have this earth-shaking orgasm.
So basically, you're doing a hands-free orgasm. That's what it is. It's hands-free.
It's hunching. You hunch in the bed.
Basically.
No,
But
because
you're
you're laying
not,
on your
it's just
stomach.
your
I mean,
thighs.
sit down.
It's just
Yeah.
only your thighs.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna be doing it while we in the podcast and see what happens.
Please don't.
I mean, I'm
see
sleeping
Ebony
like-
shaking.
Mhm.
So so you're sitting in a chair and your legs are crossed.
Cross really tightly.
Crossed
Tightly
really
crossed.
tightly.
Mhm.
Like crossed like crossed or like at the foot.
No,
God.
it's your
Come on,
thighs. This is your
tight. Your thighs
thighs.
are tightly together.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And then
So
you
in
do
your
what?
case, then your penis will probably be in between your
Tucked.
thighs.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then you just grind back and forth and press
I
your
don't know.
thighs at the same time.
I don't know how that would work. Okay, one of y'all put your dick on the glass, and when I say on the glass, I mean put it in between your legs, and be doing that while we on the podcast, so I can see. Because it's gonna take you about at least 40 minutes to get that done.
Yeah, that's gonna take. Yeah, man.
That seems like a lot of work.
It does.
It's a lot of work.
I'm not interested.
That's too much. It's too much.
Yeah. Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it.
I cannot. Mm-mm. No, I'll pass.
No take.
I'm
Yeah,
still on it. I'm still up for the
It's too
pass,
much
so
work,
I'm still
man.
gonna do it.
Okay,
Speaking,
well, you go ahead. Let's go ahead and do it. I challenge you.
who, Ebony?
hmm
Y'all doing it now?
No, I'm letting her do it. This is her challenge. You see, she's focusing. Look at her face.
Ebony, please don't. Please don't get to shaking over there. I will not be able to take it.
Oh gosh,
But-
I made myself hot and hot over
That'll
here.
be like similar to you having had sex with Ebony because you watched her masturbate.
I know. Me and Ebony, I have practically had sex. We've had a hot, steamy shower.
Oh, you bastard.
But
He's
speaking of
saw me in my
masturbation,
skivvies. He's seen me in my skivvies before.
yeah, I've seen it all. I saw it. Tell Robert I saw it before him. What did Ray J say? I hit it first.
Yeah.
But
you're gonna give the Ebonites a completely disturbed impression of me, and I'm a fucking lady,
I
and I
think
need
they
you to.
are already disturbed.
You're a fucking whore.
I've been changed. I know I've been changed.
When did that
Come on,
start?
now.
When did that start?
Listen, okay, 7 years.
Oh,
Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Okay.
I will give you that. I do want to give y'all a little update though, since we're on masturbation. I did try the toy out that one of our listeners sent us.
Okay.
And I don't know the name of it. You know the name, right?
I
Sorry.
don't know the name of it. Doesn't
The
matter. It's
squiggly one,
It's
the slinky
sleeve.
one, or whatever.
No,
The
it's
sleeve.
no. I haven't got that. It's a remoteless, or it has a remote, the vibrator. That's what I got.
Go get it. Show us.
Such a long way. Okay.
Jeez. I mean, you trying to make us guess.
Toy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
since
what is
you
wrong
had
with
a-
him? Anyway, do you have
do you and your partner have
play
toys?
with toys?
We do not play with toys. I mean, that's not, we're both in our 40s, and
So
yeah, we don't.
Aren't we all?
Well,
aren't we
you're
all?
probably right, yeah. But we don't do that. I mean, that's not something that we do in our relationship.
Okay.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So is your partner older or younger than you?
He is older than me. He is about 5 years older than me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is your partner Black?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I'm just
Listen, look how light I am. I don't do no light. I don't even do light skins.
I don't either.
I go completely dark. You gotta be dark skinned for me to even look at you.
Mm-hmm. I'm used to that.
Okay. What is this? I don't know. But anyway, it's called.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, the one that goes.
That before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a remote to it.
Yes, I forgot the name of that one. Yes.
But whatever, I did try it. I wish I knew the name. Anyways, but it came in this. It was a nice little presentation. You get a little knapsack with it or whatever. But it was actually nice. And it has like a charge it up on the little thing stand or whatever. So it's really cool. But I like it. I like the different vibration options and stuff like that. So it was actually cool. I like that.
What's it feel like? Is it smooth? Like soft leather or not leather, but plastic, I guess.
So it's very
Plastic.
smooth. It's very smooth. I don't know if this is, I don't know what this is. I think it's rubber.
Probably silicone.
Maybe
Silicone.
silicone. Okay. But it's really soft. Now there are a couple of powers that was a little too much for me. I had to turn it down.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It was buzzing. It was buzzing. But yeah, it's really nice. I want to tell the people about it so they could support Oh Girl, but I don't even know the name of it.
Okay.
But
Well,
it was
put it
nice.
in the comments. Put it in the comments.
Yeah.
did you do a pleat before you did it? Used it?
Ooh.
I did not.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know if it made a mess or not.
No, it did not make a mess or anything, but I did not do all of that because I actually forgot about it. And just one day I was like, oh, shit, yeah. So I let it charged up and the next day I tried it. But
Well, I got a new
bravo.
one for you to try.
got a new one? Oh, that's a lot.
Listen, I know some people are like they're uncomfortable with bringing toys and different things into the relationship because for whatever reason, we've just gotten, well, I was gonna say we just got comfortable with it, but we got comfortable about 7 years ago with toys in the relationship. As long as we've pretty known each other, I always had toys. It was just getting him comfortable with, not being intimidated by the toy, but playing with the toy also. Like, hey, we are family. I brought all my toys with me. So let's play. Okay, let's play. Let me introduce you to Annie and all those other ones.
Yeah.
Annie the anal toy. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but yeah, I think those are great. And our people who send us these toys and let us try them, like, thank y'all so much for letting us get a piece of y'all's world.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so because Corry has the toy that I bought, I purchased that toy because I just was like, oh, that can be my graduation toy into anal. Well, it's too big. I can't
This one
do it.
that I got?
It's too big. I can't do it.
Okay.
So I got this one because it has little graduation steps. And then this last one is about the same size as that one. So I feel like I can graduate to it.
You put that last one inside?
But yeah, this last one right here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
That
talking
can
about
go either or, though.
This is the handle.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so you graduate.
Okay.
So this is gonna get me ready for the one that you have.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't tried it yet.
Does that vibrate?
Yeah, I've tried it, but I haven't tried it.
Okay.
So yeah, it does vibrate.
In the
It's got
butt.
a lot of speeds, and then it.
Yeah, yeah. Does it thump? Does it have different?
Yeah,
that thump one. Oh, it's a hammer. It's a hammer one that was too much.
Yeah.
The hammer. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, have you tried your hammer?
Yes, honey. And it nails it. Okay.
Oh,
Nailed it.
now wait a minute. Now, what is this hammer? What is the hammer? What is
The
that?
hammer.
A literal hammer.
Can you go get yours, Ebony?
No,
Is
mine is. I'm not close.
Okay, well,
And if
y'all
y'all want
keep
me to be able
talking.
to
I'll go
breathe,
get mine.
yeah,
Okay.
okay. Go get yours because
Okay.
mine is too far away. I'm sorry. I'm going up and down.
The hammer is very, I don't know, just looking
It
at
looks
it.
like a hammer. It's about 8.5 inches.
Okay.
And it looks
Okay.
like a true hammer. It's sexy, it's sleek, it's powerful.
It looks
Okay.
dangerous to me.
It's a good time.
He said dangerous. Woo!
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's a good time. It is a good time.
okay.
It's a good
Okay.
time.
So
While we waiting on her to bring the hammer back, how do I send my audition tapes? Where do I
How
send
do
them
you
to?
how do you send your audition tapes?
Yeah, how do I audition?
Send them to me through Facebook, man.
oh
Just send
yeah,
me
LeCharles,
something.
I am an actor.
That's what's up. Okay. Everybody's an actor, huh?
Until you say take one.
Right. Okay.
I
Yeah,
actually did act in school and stuff like that. And I used to
Oh,
really
cool.
want to do it and pursue it, but I got intimidated. I actually auditioned for Cal Arts.
Okay.
I went to Chicago and auditioned. I was so nervous. That was like my first time like actually doing like auditioning, even though it wasn't like professional. I was auditioning to get into school. That was my
Right.
first whole time ever doing that. And it was like such like the movies, you know, how like people walk on the floor and all of these people are like out practicing and doing it. It was like that. And it was so intimidating, but it was very interesting. And I don't know her name, but the lady who was doing was one of the people that was auditioning. She was, y'all have to go back and look, but she used to play on in Heat of the Night. She was one of the people's moms. I don't know if she was Virgil's mom or Anne Marie, whatever.
Anne Marie Johnson.
Oh,
Anne Marie Johnson.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
I think
the
it was
light-skinned lady from A Living Color. Was she in Living Color from at one
She was
point?
on Living Color for like a season. Yeah.
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 I think it was the lady who played her mom, was one of the, I don't know, panelists or whatever. But yeah, I was so nervous. I did not get in to the school, but it was a nice experience though.
Okay. Cool. That's what's up. That's definitely what's up.
Sorry. Hammer.
Because I'm trying to see this hammer y'all talk about.
It looks like an actual hammer.
It looks like an actual hammer.
Yeah, bring it down. Yeah. Or up to the camera because we can't see this cutting it off. Yeah.
Do you like your hammer? Have you tried it?
I just opened this out the box now. This thing is too big. This is too
I
much.
told you it looks dangerous.
That looks like a hammer. For real. Y'all weren't even lying.
Is it heavy?
Yeah. I haven't tried it. I'm scared of it.
It's pretty lightweight. It's pretty light.
It's too much dick. Or it's too much handle.
It's a lot.
Yeah, because this is supposed to go on your clit. This is the rabbit ears. Like
you gotta
get
that all the way in there.
You gotta take all of that just to get this.
Wow.
Ebony says she don't have no problems.
I mean,
she getting the rabbit, the bunny.
Ebony did not say that.
This part lays like
face.
on your gooch or your ass right here, your asshole.
Oh no, it would not.
Yes, I said it rests. I said it rests.
That's what it's supposed to do. That's what it's supposed to do.
I heard what you said.
That thing look
Yeah, I
dangerous.
can't do it. I literally just unwrapped it when I brought it to show y'all because this has been sitting there because this is too much.
You need to try it.
No, I don't.
Why not?
And it literally, look, it jacks like an actual hammer.
Jackhammer.
Wow.
You need to bust that thing
You
open.
see it?
That'll bust everything open.
Okay. That's y'all
Damn.
remember back in the day when people used to have what were they called? Intimate parties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they don't do that no more, do they? You just buy your shit online now.
Yeah.
It might be a couple of people hanging around that still do them parties, but I don't know of a
Look
bunch
at
of
the
them. But
head.
yeah.
Oh, I see it going. Is it vibrating? Or is that my
Yes.
Okay.
It's vibrating and jacking.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Okay, you guys are getting too perplexed, intrigued.
Oh my gosh, that's the fastest speed.
What's this topic about this week? Play with your toy on your own time. Now you want to play with it. Ain't been out the box the whole time. Now you want to play with it. Come on, let's go.
I'm trying to flip you off with it. I can't turn
see.
it off.
You
I
gotta
don't know
hold
how
it.
to turn it off. Anyway,
Just like
so our topic today is about in honor of Pride Month, and I can't figure out how to turn this thing off. This is how I am with all my toys. I can't ever figure out how to turn them off. Anyway, do you think that, so I know you guys may or may not have heard about the riot in LA, at the elementary school. The parents are outraged that the school is doing they did like a pride pep rally and stuff like that. So the parents are like, elementary school is too early to be introducing children to being gay or queer or whatever. So that's our topic. You're our guest. How do you feel? What age is too young?
Oh my gosh. I mean, you said elementary school? I think,
Elementary school.
wow. I'm thinking like something like that shouldn't happen until like high school. I mean, that's just me, just because I wasn't really out in high school. I didn't come out until my 20s. So I was kind of like a late coming out kind of person. And I thought that because, you know, most of us went to high school back in the 90s. So you know how that was back in the 90s. Like you really couldn't be out like you wanted to. And I just can't imagine an elementary student. I don't know. That's confusing to me. I just think that's too young. I'm thinking maybe like if you're gonna do some kind of pride thing, do it in high school. You know, that's kind of my opinion about that. I think high school is an appropriate age if you're gonna start that.
All right. Anybody else?
Corry?
I really have mixed feelings about it. It's like I can understand both sides. I can understand parents and maybe what the school was trying to do. I think what I do like is them, I guess, showing acceptance early. I think it's there's one part of me that thinks that it's better to introduce things early so that when you do get to high school, middle school, it's not a shocker when you do have someone who's out that's gay or whatever. And when, you know, and I think that's kind of where bullying and stuff starts, because I think when you get used to it and you're exposed to it, it becomes normal. So it's not a big deal. It's like, okay, this motherfucker gay. Okay, what's for lunch? Versus, let's keep it under wraps And now all of a sudden, let's come out and celebrate, where I think it kind of, I don't know, it sends mixed signals, but I get both sides of it. But one of the things that I think is that I always think people mix, pride and being gay with sexual things.
Yes.
And,
yes.
and just because someone is gay or you're celebrating gay stuff does not mean that you are promoting sexual activities and things of that nature. It's just being proud that you're gay, and you don't have to hide it, and it's okay, and it is what it is.
I think there needs to be age appropriate conversations, because I remember my parents talking to me about sex, and it wasn't all at once. It was gradual. It was like, okay, I got this certain talk when I was in kindergarten, then I got another talk when I was in middle school, then I got another talk when I was in high school. So I always think there's like age appropriate conversations that can happen that can lead up to everything, but I don't think just blasting everything at once. No, but just like I said, when I was 5, my parents told me what sex was. A penis goes in a vagina. I knew that at 5 years old. So I'm talking about age appropriate. And you guys have to remember, I'm a former teacher. So I used to teach. So, I do think that there's age appropriate conversations to have. I can't really say what those are. I think it depends on the child. And I also think it depends on, whatever's going on. But I do think gradually having those conversations to slowly build up to what it is, I think that that's appropriate. That's just, my opinion as a former teacher.
I think elementary is early, but I also understand why. And the reason why I say this is because more and more parents are being able to adopt or get surrogates to have children. More gay families are able to now have children. So they are seeing that these children are younger. And so they are seeing mom and mom or dad and dad interacting and coming to school, and you wanting to give kids that comfort and kind of clarity. So I can see why. And then you want them to, like y'all said, to be socially accepted by the time they go to high school, so that they're not feeling suicidal and things like that because they're scared of what's going to happen. So I get both sides of it, but I just would just cringe at the thought of my kindergartner going to a pride celebration and they've never even heard or known anything about it. So, that's the other half that's just like cringy, but I can see both sides of it.
And I think things like this are needed, because what was the boy that committed suicide? His name was Nigel something, and he committed suicide because he was being bullied. And was he in high school or middle school?
I want to say middle school.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking that these conversations are appropriate to have, that everybody doesn't have the same sexuality. Everybody is not the same. So those are appropriate conversations. Else we're going to have more Nigels to commit suicide, unfortunately. So we do need to have these conversations, but I think the problem is when is appropriate. Does it depend on the child? Is it an age thing? Like, what is it? Like, when is the appropriate time?
I think it's the parent's decision.
I think
I was just gonna say.
Go ahead.
I think once they determined that their pep rally was going to be a pride pep rally, then some type of correspondence should have been sent home to the parents, so that the parents could educate, to talk to their child beforehand.
I think there was, and that's why all the parents came to protest to try to stop the ceremony. Yeah, they were notified.
You either want your child to keep your child at home if you don't want them to participate.
But
if the letter was sent home, let you know, keep the child at home.
But I also, this is again, what are people, what are you upset about? I know the school was not showing gay pornography or anything
Right.
sexual. So
Right.
what is it that
Like Target.
yeah, like what are you
Mobile
like
Target
upset
one.
about? Like, I really want to know, like, what is it that you're upset about? Because whether you have a pride celebration or not, guess what? There's still gay people in the world.
Right.
So
Right.
And it's in everything. It's in their cartoons. It's in their
it's in it's
shows
in
that they're
everything.
watching,
And
the
I
kid
don't
shows.
I do think
Everything.
that there is a conversation that needs to be had, but I also don't think that a pride celebration is exposing children to anything adult like other than trying to show acceptance.
What
You know
exactly?
what I'm saying?
I need to be at that Pride pep rally to see exactly what was happening.
Right. And I'm sure it was nothing. I'm sure there were probably rainbow flags and
Mhm.
things like
Yeah,
this.
I mean,
Like it
there was
wasn't
like teachers, the teachers were dressed up. Just like you would be at a pride parade, they had the little flags and headbands and
Yeah, 'cause
rainbows.
I'm sure there were some probably gay and lesbian and part of people in the community that are teachers at that school who
Right.
want to be celebrated and who should be celebrated.
Right.
So
And even
it's just like Christmas or whatever. If you don't want your kid come to the Christmas party or the Thanksgiving party or the Valentine's party, keep your child at home.
leave them at home. And LeCharles, you made a good point. Like we, went to school in the 90s and things like that. But I also think how much better my life would have been if it was accepting and it was like no big deal. Like,
Agreed.
oh,
Facts.
some Corry, he's gay. And nobody
It wouldn't
thought
even
a
be
second,
that. It
yeah,
wouldn't even be that this is Corry.
He's
It would
like,
just be
here's
like,
some Corry.
hey, Corry.
here's
Yeah.
Corry,
Right.
or whatever. Like I'm for that. Like let's stop trying to act like it doesn't exist,
Right.
Because it does. And let's stop ignoring it where it is normal and it's no big deal. It's like, okay, whatever.
It's not ever going to be something to where people just say, hey, that's Corry.
Mhm.
Just like it's never going to be like, hey, that person is Black when you're describing the person. I don't necessarily do that, but people, that's my friend Jessica, she's white. She's my friend Jessica. It's just like that type of thing. It's never not gonna be a time when people doesn't use those things synonymously like together. It's just gonna be, I don't believe it will, because people are still raising their kids to hate.
Yeah.
And as long as people are making, as long as grown-ups are making a big deal out of shit, like these things, it's always going to be an issue because kids, these kids don't know. They just,
Yeah.
they don't even know the difference.
Definitely. So there's another school who decided that they were going to put some lesbian, some LGBTQ books in the library at another elementary school, and that outraged the parents as well. That kids could actually check out books to actually read and learn about. So it's just been like
all books. They trying to get rid of books. They're trying to get rid of all the books. Black books, Mexican books, pride books, all the books.
What was the one where the Republicans were trying to ban sex and violence in the books, but they ended up having to remove the Bible as well because it had sex and violence in it?
Florida.
Right.
Florida always up to some shit. And they even have, what is it? Can't say gay or something like that, like in the schools or something like that.
I blame Whoopi Goldberg. Because she had that commercial that said these kids was in the dining room, like, that's so gay. And then here she pops out, you shouldn't be saying gay like that. And I mean, there are some, like, we grew up in the 90s, and I know y'all, I don't know if y'all feel different about the words, but like, I mean, I'm 90s through and through. That's the best era forever. Some habits are just hard to break. Like, I don't believe I ever said, oh, you're being gay, but I know people who said it, and I don't know if it was offensive. Was it offensive, y'all?
I wasn't
But
offended by it. No, I
yeah,
wasn't.
like
No.
Corey?
My Uncle Dean, he used to call everybody sissies. Every gay guy,
Huh?
like even still to this day, he be like, them punks, them sissies. And I'd
All
be like,
that.
aren't you offended by that? And he's like, no, we didn't have all the names that they have, that they have. A
Exactly.
butch girl is a butch girl, a sissy is a
Ooh,
sissy, a punk is a
listen,
punk. And I was like,
Is your
if I
uncle
have to,
gay?
he's gay.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
well, it
Yeah,
differs from him, I
yeah,
think.
yeah. It's kind of like the N word. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like you it's acceptable from some people from certain type of people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
and it also depends on the era that you grew up in. And so for me, I'm not offended. It depends on how you use it, and it depends on who you are. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you can't be a total stranger saying that to me because I
Hmm.
don't know you. I don't know your
Right.
spirit. I don't know where you're coming from. But like one of you guys could say that I know your heart. So I know it's not anything like offensive. It could just be like, oh, you being,
No, we would never say that.
and I even remember, I don't know if you remember this, Ebony, but years ago, you was like, you have become so much gayer since you moved to Dallas. And that wasn't offensive to me
It
or
was the truth.
anything.
And it was the truth only because in Oklahoma, he had to be in the 2000s, early 2000s, it was still not okay.
Right.
And
Right.
when he moved to Dallas, they had a whole fraternity and things like that where it was okay, and he could completely be himself. And he wasn't like, I'm sorry, Corey, you was
Yeah,
just
I mean, but it
more,
wasn't
yeah.
offensive
He's
to
just
me.
gayer.
Yeah, it wasn't offensive to me, and
Mhm.
I didn't take it any kind of way. I felt like, yeah, it was the truth because I felt like, I'm able to be myself. I'm not worried about, oh, is there one of the church members over there? Is there, a cousin over there looking at
Right.
me?
Right.
So,
Right.
I could be myself and not worry about that. It wasn't anything
Mhm.
intentional. It just kind of like just
When
happened.
you're able to flourish and be yourself, it just comes natural.
It sure does.
Just
Yeah.
like being Black for me comes natural,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Of course.
absolutely. Yeah, it's a tough situation because you're dealing with kids, and I think it's up to the parents what they want to
Exposed to
expose
the
their
children.
children to. But the truth of the matter is, whether you sit down and
Mhm.
have a conversation with your children or not, there's still gay people in the world.
Right.
So
Right.
It's
to me, it
everywhere.
boils down to, how do you want your children to treat these other people that are different? Like, are
Right.
you okay with them being ugly and hateful and spiteful and things of that? If that's the case, then yeah, you would want to shelter them and act like it doesn't
Mhm.
exist. So, when they are around somebody who's gay, no telling how they're going to act. And I'm
Right.
sure it's
Mhm.
probably not going to be the friendliest, or, you know what I'm saying? So I, I get it, but I also feel like it's not hurting anything because, I mean, your child celebrating pride is not going to turn them gay.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If your child is gay, they gonna be gay whether they have a pride. So I ain't have not one pride celebration, and look at me.
Right. Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if
Mhm.
that's not their ministry, that's not what it's gonna be. The only thing it's gonna do is make them, just more acceptable. And
Mhm.
it
The conversations definitely need to be had at home now. Because if they're not, just like with sex conversations, like if you're not having those conversations with your children, when they get out into the world, they're going to learn about it.
Yeah.
And they're going to experiment with it, and they're going to do different
They're going to
things.
learn from their friends who don't
They're
know
gonna
what they
learn
talking
from
about.
Don't know what
don't have a
Right,
damn
right,
clue.
right.
And they need, y'all parents just need to have the conversations with their children, period.
Right. Absolutely.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Facts. Yeah.
Definitely. All right. Well, thank y'all for contributing to that topic. Can we get some say my name, say my name?
Sure.
She don't have one.
And just like that, I do. Thank you. This is the part of the show, LeCharles, this is the part of the show where it's all about people wanting advice from me. They're called Ebonites. The Ebonites write into me, they ask me for my unsolicited, just true real life advice, and I am here to give it. So
and she gives horrible, trashy. Please
did
don't
you
listen
see
to
how
it
she put an emphasis
advice.
on they want advice from me?
From me.
Yeah.
They are Ebonites. They're called Ebonites. Ebony, Ebonites.
Okay.
All right. Ebonites unite. That's our song right there. Okay. Noob crew. I hope you're reading this because I really have to get this off of my chest. I recently got engaged to my sweetheart of 5 years. He has been the light of my life. We've had such a good life. Everything is great. We are set to be married October 2023. And I took my ring to be cleaned at our local jeweler and found out that it had been stolen in a robbery. Oh gosh.
What?
So the police was called, and when the police got there, they confiscated the ring and took the ring back. I told them that it was given to me by fiance and he was later arrested. How would you go about this engagement? Help me, please. I love him. He's stolen my heart.
And he also stole the ring.
Jesus.
Ooh, Lord.
Wait a minute.
LeCharles, nope, LeCharles is first. He's the guest. Nope. You know the rules.
Make a comment. I needed clarification. Can I ask the question?
Of course.
Thank you, LeCharles.
You're welcome.
So, no, the clarification is, okay, did she say the police came and arrested her fiance?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh. So he stole her heart, but he also stole the ring.
Well, that doesn't mean that he stole it though.
Did he? So like,
there was a whole robbery. She said it.
It was a robbery. So maybe
there was a robbery, but I'm saying, could he have bought it from the robber?
That's possible.
That's still against just receiving stolen goods.
But what if I don't know that it's stolen? I just think it's a good deal. Like, I mean,
what color are you?
But honestly, I'm just saying, for sake of argument, what if he didn't know? What if somebody was like, hey, my partner got, some jewelry or whatever, and he go look at the jewelry, like, oh, I like that, I'm gonna get this.
Anyway,
jewelry?
LeCharles,
Who
go ahead.
whole wedding engagement rings from just random people?
Don't entertain Corry. LeCharles, what you say?
It's just weird to me because it's shady. And when you start off a relationship shady, that's how it's going to end. That's what the old people say. How you started is how it's going to end it. It didn't start off honest. So I don't know if I could still be with that person. Now, as Corry said, we don't know if he knew. He could have got it as a good deal, but still, I mean, I don't know. That's a complicated one, Ebony. What do you think? I'm gonna throw the ball back to you. What you think?
She gets to go last.
Oh, she gets to go last. Okay.
So my comment is it's a hell no. We breaking up as soon as the police come walking through the door questioning me about what you gave me. It's over. If I have to get in the back of a police car, get a handcuff, get a question about any gift that you have given me, it's a hell no.
Is that it? Is that all you have to say?
Me personally, I want to know the story. Like, let me hear your story. Like, what is going on? Because
where is mine?
I'm not gonna necessarily fault you because you got a hookup on a wedding ring. Like, I'm not gonna fault you. Like,
nobody cares, okay? Because you are talking out the side of your ass.
I am not. No, honestly,
yes, you are.
I want to know the story. Now, if you put on a ski mask and you went to rob somebody or rob a jewelry store, like, that's a different story.
But what's this mean?
Listen.
The fuck does this mean, Corey?
Listen, but if you bought a wedding ring for me, and then also we don't know these people, this man's financial, background, and maybe he ain't got
it. Ask me. I said it's enough. I've had enough of what you got to say.
I don't care. I'm going to finish. It's Pride Month, bitch.
I'll let you have it because it's Pride Month. Keep going.
Thank you. But no, for real, like, I would want to know, like, okay, what's the story? Like, of course, if you robbed, you went in there and did the do, then okay, like, but if you got caught up, if you really thought that maybe you bought this from somebody and you didn't know, it's a different story. But I would want to know. I would want to know the real truth before I made a decision. I don't know.
Right, thank you. That's enough.
If you was ready to marry somebody, I don't know how easy you could just be like, no.
If you a liar, if you a thief, you a liar.
And if you a liar, you a cheat. Okay, thank you.
That's
listen.
Right.
Listen.
No.
My issue is not even with him robbing a jewelry store. That's not even my issue. My issue is you done bought it from somebody on the street. I'm not worth you making layaway payments on a ring.
What difference does it make?
It means everything.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does. You didn't buy my ring from Side Hustle Henry instead of taking the time out, like you won my heart all these months when you knew you wanted to marry me. You should have paid on the layaway at the place. But now because you wanted to be robbery Roberts, you got to go to jail. And now
I got matter.
It does matter because you are, and just like Shari said, if you're gonna lie to me about where you got my ring, then you're gonna cheat on me.
Who said
and he's a cheater too. I already know because he cheated. He cheated me. My ring was beautiful. My ring was beautiful. And I didn't want.
What if he stole it from one of his ex-fiance and gave that shit to you?
He stole it from. No, I didn't walk up in this place.
I know somebody who did that before. Wrestled the girl down in the foyer and took the ring back and gave it to the new chick and married her.
Oh,
I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't prepare my whole life to marry this man. I didn't wait my whole life to marry this man. To meet my Prince Charming. And he gone. It's over. It's over. He doesn't cherish you enough. He doesn't cherish you enough to even consider your feelings. He didn't let you, not only did he rob the place, but he didn't let you walk into the place he robbed. So they can make a fool of you. Like they won't go know. Like they don't know their merchandise.
You adding stories. She didn't go to the place that was robbed. She said we went to our jewelry store.
She went to her local jeweler.
Local jewelry. But that don't mean that that's where he stole it from.
Obviously, it was. They called the police.
No, because some diamonds, when you purchase them, they have serial numbers and things. And if it's been stolen, you report it just like you report anything else. And if someone takes it to a pawn shop and they look at it to appraise it, they're gonna see the serial number, run the serial number.
When she went to go get it cleaned, it said clearly, I went to go get it cleaned at my local jeweler.
But that doesn't mean that that's where he stole it from.
Okay,
Any
it don't matter.
It
doesn't matter. He made me look like a fool. He made me look like a fool, and I don't appreciate it. And they didn't took I didn't tell all my friends I'm getting gay. My ring is.
So let me ask this.
He's a crook. He stole my heart, my coochie, and
I feel like Dwayne is really fine, and I'm trying to defend Dwayne. So
Dwayne,
his name is Dwayne.
I mean, he said if you make enough scenarios, he gonna give him a name.
Yes.
Listen.
Okay, so listen, Ebony. If me and you are getting engaged after that steamy shower we had, I'm like, I'm gonna marry Ebony. So I go to the jury. So I go to the jewelry store, right? And they're like, oh yeah, this ring isn't selling. We've marked it way, way down or whatever. And I get like this great discount. Like
marked down.
Yeah, marked down.
Marked down diamonds?
Marked down. Don't they mark down diamonds?
No, sir. We don't do discount diamonds here, baby.
But you don't know that. Shut up. Listen.
Yes, I do.
So
I know what we do over here. And for me in my house.
But you don't listen. So I buy this diamond that's marked down, and I propose to you. Am I supposed to tell you?
Hey, he didn't consult me as your best friend. He did not consult me.
Hey, I got this ring for you, and it was marked down. Will you marry me? Is that what somebody's supposed to say?
Why would you say that in your speech to them?
But that's what. But I'm trying to make a point, because a nigga ain't finna tell you he got something on discount. It was on sale. It was on clearance, or it was a return or something like that. I bought a ring. I want to marry you. What does it matter if I got a
return is even worse. That's even worse.
But you don't know that.
I'm sorry. I don't shop at any thrift stores. And I don't want a thrifted diamond.
Should. LeCharles, would you be upset if you found out that your mate had gave you a bargain basement ring?
Hell no, because I shop on Amazon.
I wouldn't be mad.
That stuff is new on Amazon.
I'm an Amazon stuff, and like as long as it looks good to me, I don't care how much it costs. As long as it don't hurt my fingers.
Exactly. It don't matter what he got a discount if he used a coupon, a Groupon. That's not what matters.
There are
you talking that shit, but if you
raggedy bitches always talking about you can't find nobody to treat you.
if you knew that Rob bought Ebony a bargain basement ass ring, you'll be like, I can't believe this dude bought one of my best friends a bargain basement ring. You would definitely say that shit. Don't act like you wouldn't.
I absolutely would, but that's me.
No. I wouldn't. There are two things I want new: a vehicle and a diamond, baby.
So okay,
and baby clothes. I don't want no hand-me-down baby clothes for my brand new baby.
A lot of people.
I'm not everybody. I'm not a lot of people. I'm me. You ask about me.
She don't know. It's pride. Let me tell you.
Anyway, girl, dump him, because if he will lie to you, he will cheat on you. If he will cheat on you,
no,
he will
listen.
your first off under your nose.
So a lot of people do get engaged with their grandmother's ring or their mom's
I don't want my
ring?
grandma ring.
Okay, so you would be upset.
No. And I don't want his grandma ring either.
Sorry?
I would definitely take those rings.
No.
I don't want them. I'm sorry, I don't. Spirits come with that stuff. People, that stuff carries on stuff. I don't want that person's spirit on me. I want something brand new. I don't want nobody's spirit, evil doings. If they was evil person, I don't want their attachment to that piece of jewelry. I don't want that. Get my own jewelry so I can leave my own evil intentions with it when I leave it to my children. I don't want somebody else's root on my ring. Okay, no, I do not. Let me leave my own evil intentions where I'm gonna leave them, baby. No.
Ebony.
I'm speaking the truth. I'm sorry. Hate me because I'm beautiful. Do what you will. But no, And I'm ready to bring this show to a close. Are y'all ready?
Can we at least thank our guests for coming and joining us today?
I got a whole.
After y'all done misbehaved, got him over here looking like he in a state of shock.
No, I'm good, y'all. I ain't in no state of shock. I done heard everything. Don't worry about me.
Listen, I wish, okay, so, the show kind of got off the rambles, and just like it does, we had a whole lineup for the show, and it was going to be more about pride and all those things. However, because Corry is asked all these side questions, you've asked more questions tonight than you fucking ever asked in on fucking 3 years of the podcast. What the fuck? But anyway, because it's Pride Month, we're going to let you pass on these questions that you asked tonight. Don't fuck up the lineup. So now we got to end the show like this and maybe have a part 2 or 3 with LeCharles on so we can get more in detail about more Pride things. But we got all month. And that's the beautiful thing about this. It's more days in Pride.
Yes.
Than we can handle. So yes.
I'll be glad to come back, man. Invite, just tell me when, man. I'm here.
Awesome. So how can people find you and send your audition tapes?
You can find me on Facebook, LeCharles Purvey. I am on Instagram, That Boy Can Write. So look for me on Facebook and look for me on Instagram.
That boy can write. Look, can write.
Come on, Ron.
Did you LeCharles, did you used to do porn under the assumed name Hot Sugar in the 90s? Was that you?
No.
Oh.
Hell no. Do you know somebody else asked me that same question about 10 years ago? And I was like, who is that? I'm about to look up this person. Who is that?
Are you being
You asked that shit like he said he grew up in the 90s and you like asked him that shit like
Did I do porn? Did you go to Freaknik? No, I was too young.
I did go.
That is so
okay, y'all. So thank you to our guests. We love you. Thank you. Please follow Naturally Unbothered on IG, Twitter, and Facebook. You can email us at naturallyunbothered2@gmail.com. That is naturallyunbothered2@gmail.com. Please leave us a message. We welcome the feedback, the comments, and show ideas. Ebonites, you know how I love your advice requests, so please keep them coming. 2023 has not let me down. You guys are writing in. Thank you so much. You can listen to us on Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Audible, or wherever you listen to your podcast. Please, please, please make sure that you're watching, subscribing, rating, leaving a review, and hitting that notification bell on YouTube. We are there. We've gone up like 5 subscribers.
Yes,
hey.
congratulations.
So come on, we're trying to get to 1,000. Y'all, please help us. Do I need to bring y'all to the altar?
Yes.
Please,
Yes.
please, please, please. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you know. Subscribe. Tell all your friends, please. If you're looking for Naturally Unbothered merch, please visit www.naturallyunbothered.com. That is www.naturallyunbothered.com and click that merch link. It's about to be Juneteenth. We know y'all need those t-shirts, so please, www.naturallyunbothered.com and click the merch link. Yo, we have the phone number 205-308-8304. If you guys want to audition, you didn't hear all the things that LeCharles said about how to get to him to audition. This man is the next big thing in playwright and movies and everything. He's got a beautiful mind, beautiful stories, and we want to see him go far, okay? And I need to be a leading lady, okay? Not
Yes,
only in my
okay.
husband's life, but in one of those
A
places.
leading whore. A leading, when you have a leading whore role, she's your
Yeah,
girl.
we can do that too. We gotta balance it. So yeah, we can do that too.
Yo, hey,
Yeah.
okay. So please dial 205-308-8004. That is 205-308-8004, and we will get you connected. The last thing I'm gonna tell you to do, y'all know I gotta tell y'all this every week. Tell your hoe-ass friends to tell their hoe-ass friends, to tell their hoe-ass friends, to tell their hoe-ass friends, to tune in to Naturally Unbothered, baby.
Until next time, everybody, have a good evening or
Yeah.
day.
Good night.